All I want is for Storm to receive her powers back. That's what I want. So look, man. I think the first one was Motendo. You see, it's funny. So I actually remember that character from the series, super weird character, and it was one of those like filler episodes. I mean, I liked the idea of the episode, and it was really creative because if you've ever played like SNES or Mega Drive, it's like, oh yes, that's on Mega Drive. I know it was like maybe like it's like a cool, different kind of an episode that can be a bit more experimental, and this is just about Jubilee. You know you're a kid and everything, but you can't always be a kid. You've got to be more than just a kid because you're part of the X Men, and there's a greater battle to fight. So look, it was cool, it was interesting, but it was ultimately a filler episode. So let's just put that to one side. Jubilee, thank you. You can be Jubilee right there. So I think it's Life Death Part One. So I suppose maybe this is the path of Storm trying to get her powers back. So what was just so crazy is, first of all, look, it was a crazy thing for that to even happen. And I said again, like once that happened, I was like, you better give Storm back her powers. I don't give a damn. You better give Storm back her freaking powers. Um, it's interesting though that Forge, bro, you actually he didn't directly make those weapons. They just used his technology, and then they made his technology used it against me. So it was not as if like Forge was like, I'm going to actually make or develop weapons that can be used against mutants. So there's a little bit of a tax weird thing there. But look, man, I mean, ultimately though, this was a case of where, bro, Storm needs to get her powers back, and I just like how you're seeing Storm in a different light, where it's like because really, I think in the original series we never really got into the psyche of Storm. There was one episode where we saw her like her origins, way back of where she was, and that was really it. But we've never really seen. Okay, let's see Storm with a person. Let's go behind the person of Storm. So hence why this is actually a good storyline structure. As long as she gets her powers back, that's the main thing. As long as she gets her powers back, it's a nice different storyline structure because it's in the case of okay, like wow, like how who am I really? Who am I as a person? So it's for her to really look at herself inwards into her soul. So no powers. You're no longer a goddess. Who are you as a person without the frills, without the skills, without the powers, without the special wizardry abilities that you're able to have? So I think so now this really embellishes her character. And look, like that voice, "Getting deep enough power on the wind." No. Like I like because I think it's I forgot her name. It's Alison. I was actually watching some of her interviews, man. The voice is like iconic. The voice is iconic. So hopefully, I'm assuming Life Death Part 2 is when she gets her powers back, man. And then once that happens, boom, man, let's get it. And also, see the mid storm, darker skin. The people want much more about darker skin. But look, man, this is like look, as I said again, look, Invincible is cool. I'm an X-Men guy. So for me, I am actually enjoying this more than Invincible. Like Invincible is still good. I still like it. But for me, I'm like, bro, man, this because there's just it's just far more dynamic. It's far more interesting. I'm just the whole family dynamic of the X Men is cool, and you can just see that. Look, you definitely see the storytelling and the writing. They've really taken it to a higher, deeper level than what was on the original series. So yeah, man. Look, man. As I said, I'm all in, bro. Just the key thing: give Storm back her powers, and let's ride. She needs her powers back, and also remember. So Bishop is still in the future. So maybe the next episode will be Storm getting her powers back and Bishop with Nathan, Cyclops and Jean Grayson. And because I want to see what happens in the future. Because I do believe Cable. So I think Cable is going to be in the show. And I think the guy who did Gambit's voice in the original is doing the voice of Cable in this show. So yeah, because if we're in the future, we have to see Cable. So I want to see Bishop Cable in that future, man. So yeah, man. See you for next week's recap. X-Men, baby. Why can't the film be as good as this? Why can't the films be as good as this? Why? I don't understand.